One word here, and that is epic. Or maybe a few more words: sticky, glossy, covered in crunchy peanuts, and these wings are all the things. These are my Kung Pao Chicken Wings. Alright, so we do a lot of wings on this channel, but these sticky Kung Pao wings, they're so good. And we're going to bake the wings so we don't have to do any deep frying. It's just all good. Let's start off with the marinade first. Really simple. Just need some soy sauce, some honey. The honey's not a traditional ingredient, obviously, in Kung Pao, but what it's going to do is when the wings are baking in the oven, the honey's going to help with the browning and adding a bit of sweetness. And then a good dash here of Chinese Shaoxing wine. Shaoxing wine really, to me, is one of the essential flavors of a Kung Pao, so it's great if you can get a hold of it. If you can't and you want to leave your cooking alcohol-free, try using a little bit of pineapple juice or apple juice. Kind of works well to add a bit more fragrance. Now just give those a good mix. And you can see I'm using drumettes today, but regular wings, wing tips, anything you like is good here. Now, I like to leave these for at least 10 minutes. Look, if you've got overnight, like you're really organized, that would be even better, but 10 minutes at least. So in the meantime, let's make our sauce. And I just need some soy sauce and some dark soy sauce for some color. Some vinegar. Look, some Chinese black vinegar would be ideal here, but I've only got white, so I'm just going to use white vinegar. Some sugar and some corn flour. And then let's get some Szechuan peppercorns all crushed up and ready to go for later. Now, Szechuan peppercorns are pretty much magic in my opinion. I love them. They have obviously a peppercorn flavor, but they also have a very nice kind of citrusy high note flavor to them, and they add not just a spicy flavor, but a numbing sort of tingling sensation happens in your mouth when you're eating something with Szechuan peppercorns. Pretty cool. Now, just pop those into my mortar, and I just want to lightly crush these. Now, coming back to our wings, I'm going to get all of the wings out and all that liquid in there as well. I want to get all of that out onto my tray that I've just lined with some baking paper. Now, you really want a tray here that's large enough so that each of your wings has a little bit of space in the one layer. So I want a really nice caramelization on the top of each of those wings. Now, into a hot oven for 30 minutes or until you've got a beautiful color on top. So while the wings are in the oven, let's prepare a few other little bits and pieces. I want to slice some spring onion. Now what you want to do here is keep the pale part and the green part separately because we're going to cook them separately. So pale part first. And then the green. Now I also want some dried red chili. For me, another essential for a Kung Pao style of dish. These aren't too spicy. They add more of a kind of like a little bit of heat, but like a slightly bitter sort of dried chili flavor. Now I just like to use scissors and chop them up. They're going to go in with my spring onions, so I'm going to put them on top of those. And now let's make our sauce. Just want a little bit of oil, some garlic, some ginger, the spring onion and the chili, pale part of the spring onion that is. And now I want to add in those crushed Szechuan peppercorns as well. Now I want to pour in my sauce. And as soon as that sauce hits the pan, it should pretty much thicken up straight away because of that corn flour. And we're going to have some extra cooking juices from the chicken as well. So I do want it slightly thicker than you would think. That's looking good, so I'm going to turn the heat off and grab my chicken. Right, so look at the beautiful color we've got on that chicken. Lots of those beautiful fragrant juices as well. All right, I'm gonna get that straight into my wok. I turn that heat back on, and you want to toss everything until it's really nice and thick and glossy. Now, would you look at that? Is there anything better than like a sticky, glossy chicken wing? Okay, now a few little bits and pieces at the end here. I'm going to drizzle over some sesame oil. I like to do this at the end because the sesame oil really keeps its beautiful fragrance then. If you heat it up too much, you can lose some of that. Now a good sprinkling of the green part of the spring onion. Oh, wow, that is smelling amazing. All right, let's get these guys out onto a plate. And then just finally, because of course Kung Pao chicken always has peanuts, I'm going to crush some roasted peanuts up. Sprinkle those generously and with abandon all over the top of those wings. A little final sprinkling of greenery. And there you go. Sticky, peanutty, a little sweet, a little tangy. Oh, these look amazing. I better try one just to make sure. Oh, wow, just check that out. That is such an amazing combination of flavors. The peanuts and just a little bit of heat from the chili. And the sauce, just the perfect amount of sweet and salty. Wow, yeah. I can vouch for these for sure. Yum.
If you've got any comments or questions, pop them below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not hit that subscribe button plus the little bell one, and that way you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks guys.